Profound intellectual disability. This is the most limited level of human intelligence, where the IQ is below 20. At this stage, a person's ability to understand, communicate, or interact with the world is extremely restricted. They may never learn to speak in full sentences, and in some cases, communication is limited to facial expressions, simple gestures, or sounds. Everyday activities such as eating, bathing, and dressing almost always require full assistance from caregivers. Think of it this way. While most of us take for granted the ability to learn new routines or adapt to changes, people at this level may struggle to even recognize those routines in the first place. Their lives revolve around full-time care, and without it, survival becomes impossible. Yet even here, many families report that individuals bring joy through their presence, smiles, or small expressions of connection. Severe intellectual disability. With an IQ between 20 and 34, individuals in this category gain a little more capability, but still face profound limitations. They may be able to understand simple instructions like sit down or eat, and with careful training, they can sometimes learn very basic self-care, like brushing teeth with help or dressing with supervision. Their vocabulary tends to be extremely limited, maybe just a few words or short phrases. Most cannot live independently and require lifelong support, but their potential for building small routines is greater than in the profound category. For example, they may enjoy doing the same simple activity daily, like stacking blocks or helping set a table with guidance. Their world is very narrow, but structure and patience allow them to thrive in familiar, supportive environments. Moderate intellectual disability. IQ between 35 and 49 falls into the moderate range. Here, individuals often show noticeable progress compared to the previous levels. Many are able to hold short conversations, recognize familiar people, and follow simple multi-step instructions. They may be able to read at a very basic level, write their name, or count small numbers. With training, they can perform household tasks, such as cooking simple meals, cleaning, or caring for themselves to some degree. For example, someone in this range might work in a supported job, like helping stock shelves or assisting with repetitive tasks. They are rarely fully independent, but with structure, they can play a role in their communities. Relationships are possible, and many can form close bonds with family and friends, even if abstract concepts remain beyond reach. Mild intellectual disability. With an IQ between 50 and 69, this category represents the most common form of intellectual disability. At first glance, many individuals here may not appear significantly different from their peers. They can usually develop language, learn to read and write at a basic to moderate level, and handle everyday activities with only minimal support. Many can live independently or semi-independently, hold simple jobs, and maintain friendships or romantic relationships. For example, someone in this group may work in food service, retail, or maintenance, where routines are clear and skills can be repeated. They may struggle with more abstract reasoning, like advanced math or managing finances, but with guidance, they can adapt. Importantly, they often have strong social abilities and emotional intelligence, which helps them connect with others, even when academic skills are limited. Borderline intellectual functioning. IQ between 70 and 84 is often called borderline functioning. People in this range are not classified as intellectually disabled, but they often encounter challenges in academic settings. For example, they might have trouble understanding complex school subjects like algebra or abstract problem solving. However, they're usually able to live completely independently, manage households, and raise families. Their strengths often lie in practical, hands-on areas rather than academic performance. Imagine someone who struggles in school but excels as a mechanic, cook, or craftsperson. This is often the reality of those in the borderline range. They may need extra support when navigating systems that require high-level reasoning, but in the routines of daily life, they are fully capable. Low average intelligence. With an IQ between 85 and 89, people here fall just below the statistical midpoint, but are considered fully within the normal range. They can complete school, although learning may take extra effort. Abstract concepts might feel slower to grasp, but persistence helps them succeed. In everyday life, they function independently without difficulty, paying bills, managing work, or solving personal challenges. Their intelligence may not shine in competitive academic or professional environments, but they often develop strong practical skills. For example, many thrive in technical trades, customer service, or creative fields where intelligence is not measured by test scores alone. This level reminds us that IQ is only one piece of a person's overall ability. Average intelligence. An IQ between 90 and 109 makes up the largest portion of the population. Around half of all people fall into this group. Here, individuals can learn at a typical pace, perform standard reasoning tasks, and adapt well to life's challenges. They are capable of completing education, finding stable careers, and handling personal and family responsibilities. For example, a person with average intelligence might be a teacher, office worker, nurse, or small business owner. Society is built around this level. The school system, workplace training, and even social expectations are designed with the average range in mind. While not considered extraordinary, this group forms the backbone of communities, industries, and families. High average intelligence. An IQ between 110 and 119 reflects a stronger learning and reasoning ability than the majority. These individuals often excel in school, grasping new concepts more quickly and with less effort. They may perform especially well in problem-solving, analysis, and communication. In the workplace, they often become managers, professionals, or leaders because they can think ahead, adapt to challenges, and make decisions efficiently. For example, a high-average person might pursue careers in law, business, or medicine, where critical thinking and comprehension are essential. They may not reach the rarefied heights of genius, but they consistently outperform in environments that demand sharp mental skills. Superior intelligence. An IQ between 120 and 129 is considered gifted. People in this category show advanced reasoning, quick learning, and strong abstract thinking. They often excel in academic or technical fields, mastering complex ideas with less effort than others. For instance, they may become engineers, researchers, or entrepreneurs who innovate in their fields. Their creativity is also enhanced, allowing them to see patterns and solutions others miss. In school, they are often the students who stand out not just for good grades, but for their ability to ask deeper questions and think beyond the lesson. This level of intelligence provides a strong foundation for leadership and innovation. Very superior or genius level intelligence. An IQ of 130 or above is very rare, making up only about 2% of the population. This level is sometimes described as genius-level intelligence. Individuals here are capable of extraordinary reasoning, abstract thinking, and creative problem-solving. They often make breakthroughs in science, art, literature, or philosophy. Historical figures such as Albert Einstein, Leonardo da Vinci, and Marie Curie are often associated with this category. However, genius is not limited to fame. Many highly intelligent people quietly contribute innovations in technology, medicine, or ideas that shape society. Their ability to think far beyond the ordinary sets them apart, making them some of the most influential minds in human history. This completes the 10 levels of intelligence, from profound disability to genius. Each level reflects a different way of interacting with the world, reminding us that intelligence is not only about test scores, but about how we adapt, learn, and contribute to life. If you found this breakdown helpful, don't forget to like this video, share it with someone who's curious about human intelligence,